Okay, sorry, you're gonna hear some noise. Okay, sorry, but first of all, I'm gonna say grateful. I'm grateful to be African and Canadian, and I'm grateful to be guided. Yeah, you have no idea. When I sleep, I hear one word, and I was like, "Why is this one the name?" And I was like, "Okay." And for some reason, I have a notification. I went to the X to find the notification, and I receive, and nothing to do with. It was another podcast, like talk about another podcast. Anyway, I didn't really. I don't want to name, but for why I'm talking about this, because when I hear the name, I was like, oh, wait a minute. And after listening to this podcast, I saw noise of video. I was like, wow, who's this? Our young Tanzania, um, they're gonna have manifestation. I forgot it's 9. Okay, so I don't know much about this, but before I told the name, I'm grateful to. I didn't know because I know before they talk about the 9 gonna have manifestation. I forgot about this. So when I finish my thing, universe say, okay, I gave you a name. There's a name. I was like, oh, this is connected. I feel I don't know. I feel so grateful. Like he became my calendar. So I did associate the name with manifestation of the young Tanzanian. So I hear just one word, guys. Samia. I put head in my bed. I hear just one word. And another word thing I hear is for myself. Okay. So this is like stand of out of me. I was like, okay, what this say Samir. I was like, okay. So I forgot this 9. So I went to the X after just a unification, and I know it's 9 in manifestation. So I don't know what is gonna go. The university give me Samir. So I don't know what is gonna go. And Tanzania thing is very complicated now, and I'm so grateful to be Tanzania. But this happening is I don't know who say what. It's very confusing. It's very pointing fingers, and for me as Tanzanian, the worst thing I can do is just rushing out on things without guidance from high power. That I don't want to do. That's why I really, when I said something come from high power, which support, so I really take out of my ego of all this happening. And just universe say, if it's supported by higher power, it's gonna go on. If it's not, it will never go on. Whatever is the government or the manifestation. So universe say from now, all artificial things, not Tanzania only, all artificial things gonna disappear, which is means whatever is going on. So I don't know what is going on in Tanzania, and it's very hard for me um, to talk about this. And I'll talk about my WhatsApp. Why my WhatsApp doesn't work, and it's just stop. I was like, wait a minute, and I was in Tanzania in July. Everything worked, and my WhatsApp doesn't. They ask me for things like my account, they claim I changed number, doesn't work, and I was like, what is going on? So I find out maybe this is all connected, communication wise. I have no idea. So I don't know which one. So when I put my name, they ask my number. When I put my number, they ask my country. When I put my country, which is in Canada, they put in US, and I'm not in US. It's like they just want me to um, not to have account. So I disconnect, and I really take off my phone. And this is not me only. Many people want tourists of me. They have very limited communication with WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is my only communication. So I don't have many communication Africa, and maybe this high power is wanting me to do this. I have no idea, so I don't force things for some reason. Um, I believe so. Tanzania young people. I know you have highest expectation, which I support young people for me. And when you see like what happened to Africa, we have too many old leaders which have very old um, ideas, but doesn't mean young you have good ideas. It doesn't mean old you have bad ideas, but many African old people have good ideas, and many old leaders had bad ideas. It's weird. Old people have good ideas, but when they became leaders, they have bad ideas. So you can feel the disconnect over there. Okay, old people have always good idea, but when they in power, they cringe. Okay, and young people, they are fast, they are technology, they are everything, but um, they need to be grounded by old people. That's why we need to be near our grandmother, grandfathers, and I think is something very important to it. And so young generation, I know you have gonna do manifestation, but listen to your grandpa, grandmother for direction. If you're doing manifestation for um, our country, which is Tanzania, to be good, will be very good. Not to let outside world control us, okay? Because we are too connected. Tanzania are very connected, and I spent maybe 20 years here, and last year I went, and this year I feel like nothing changed for me. Like I feel home, and that I love. Tanzania people are very connected and very inter helping each other. So young people, uh, be careful with um, routing because people doesn't have enough already. Okay, and for if it's my choice, I will just ask the government what we want in the paper, and um, maybe she gonna do what you guys asking. And this is nothing to do with Tanzania now. I'm gonna talk just only for African. Africa, we need to be careful with um, uh, what you say, democracy. Democracy is so hijacked, and I think sometimes democracy we threw out the good leaders in the price of democracy. Okay, so be careful. We need to keep good leaders who are willing to help each other. From now, Africa, we need to listen and cooperate. Okay? So, anyway, thank you, Stuart. I need to go on my day. So, I wanted to do after washing my face, everything, but university saying now. So, anyway, so thank you so much, guys, young people. I forgot his name. I'm so grateful. You know, I have an idea. I'm so grateful. University just give me what time. I was like, oh, okay, Samia. Okay, 9. I was like, okay, it's manifestation day. So I don't know what is gonna go, and I didn't really agree of many things happen with election. Yeah, but as person, I went there this year alone, and some opposition, as I'm not a politician in other words, but I'm very curious in many things. So this was opportunity. So I meet this opposition, I listen, I have a video about this, but it's, for me, somebody really, when he speak just one word, I can know what they're going. So some opposition worth our time, some doesn't worth our time. Yeah, I'm gonna put that out there. Some opposition worth our time, some doesn't worth our time. So we need to be able to fight for people who put their ego down and population up, like Chisekedi, like Treola, like Sami Gota, like another one who's Niger. We need we need to discount the leaders who are ego are too big, like Nigeria president. Yes, I said it. I know people in Nigeria are gonna be mad with me, but this act of going as a country for the uh, France, even if France kill a lot of African, this is not acceptable. This kind of leader we need to discount. So, is Samir perfect? I have no idea. So, universe give me just her name. I don't wanna put too much in my ego in these things, and I don't know wanna trust her because first of all she's a woman. I love a woman in the power. I don't know why, but this is my preference, and because we can lead with emotion and same time logic, and men are good too, but women we have this kind of je ne sais quoi. I think so. I was so happy, but I wish we're gonna come together as a country and not to escalate to give power to the enemies of African. This is enemy African wants. So they're gonna send, oh my gosh, Tanzania is in chaos. We're gonna send UN, which is UN is BS, or we're gonna send this to help BS. So we need to be able in the future to start something ourselves and finish ourselves. Like I always said, if you have fight with your husband or wife, You need to be able to finish yourself. Otherwise, the couple is done. If outside people come in your couple, is done. And people gonna disagree with me. I know they're gonna say, Elizabeth, we need the outside world sometimes. I agree. But if a couple not able to go inside of themselves to be honest what they want and to put in the table two of them quietly, calmly, and say, okay, this is I want and this you want, what we're gonna go together. And the other one say, okay, I'm in, we go. Or the other side, they say, I'm not willing to do this. Calmly, calm them out. You say, okay, I wish you the best. And we cooperate from there. That's human being. That should be. I know I'm in the la la land maybe. Maybe. But I believe this is the word I pray of. If somebody disagrees with me, if somebody doesn't want me, if somebody, we put aside our ego and talk. Maybe you're gonna be a yelling, maybe I don't know, but when you yell for somebody, doesn't mean somebody fault. Doesn't mean you were not able to regulate your own emotion. So projecting to other people. So that's why we need many times to be alone in order to regulate our own emotion so we can dialogue. I don't say I'm not arguing with nobody, but sometimes when it happens things like this, I go deeper in myself. What should I did? Why it happened? What could have prevent this? That's it. Life should be. So Tanzania people, young people, I am in the dark, to be honest, which is not normal for me, and I don't like it. And university just wanna say, Elizabeth, you need just to pray for this to end well, and be careful with one another. We need to protect our country. We are already example because I grew up with in a refugee camp and in Kigwa, Tabora, Tanzania. So I see a lot of uh, refugees. So we were model. We need to stay model. Okay? So people look at us, even we were struggling ourselves as Tanzania, but we were able to put everybody in our country. And I hope also Samia listen to young people. She is a mother, so she have a capacity to listen. So she's a mother. I hope she gonna hear the young people what they want, and you young people don't be willing to put your country in the jeopardy for leaders maybe gonna disappoint you in the future, like many our leaders, African leaders, um, they disappointed people. So thank you so much. I need to start my day. Thank you so much. I wish you the best. And if I have something from the universe, I'm gonna give you. For now, I stay in my lane. Thank you. Bye.